feeling good, smelling good, eating good, drinking good, thinking good thoughts, having a good time, sharing energy, sharing good energy with good people in good places, doing good things. I guess I'll start with this one. I was going to use the picnic basket. So that's really where I want it to be, but let's see what this is saying. All right. Wow. Okay. Things is moving. Someone in the collective is being urged to open up. You're being asked to open up your heart to another person and to let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. So that's here. And then there's also meditate. What's up here? Live your dream. Quiet your mind and let your soul speak. Live your dream, which is never give up on your dreams. Dare to live the adventure. Looks like you're overcoming some obstacles here by speaking up and clearing your energy. So let's see what else this is. What's this in regards to? Picnic basket. All right. See something in here about you and someone else give each other butterflies. So whomever you have your heart open to right now, they also have butterflies as well. Like they are feeling the connection as well. Looking for my iPad. Give me just a second here. Okay. I don't think I can. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All right. All right, so clearly you can hear me. I don't like how this looks. Okay. Okay, all right, okay, all right. Okay, all right. We're good. I gotta find the volume button here. Okay, let's get this party started right. All right, so whatever or whomever you're opening up your heart to, you guys give each other butterflies. Very much giving that Michael Jackson song, so that might help you get into the right energy as well. Sometimes we suggest songs to help you with getting into the right vibration for what it is that you're calling into yourself. So I would listen to butterflies. I would listen to butterflies regardless, just being honest. That was one of Michael Jackson's like greatest songs. Aren't they all kind of great though? But you know, I very much get that energy. Like it's all going to be so great. And then I don't know where that came from, but it's here. All right. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Ooh. You should be very much holding this grateful energy. I felt that this morning and last night. It was just kind of like, I'm grateful for my children. I'm grateful for this. Like, I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for the lessons that I've learned. I'm grateful for the people that, you know, came into my life and left, you know, grateful to learn those lessons from them. Grateful that they're gone, you know, all those things. Just be grateful. And also be grateful that love is awaiting. Like, love awaits you. So very much keep that, that energy going. That's that vibration. Listen to that song. All right, let's see. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. So the initial V could be significant here. Let's see what else we got. All right, let's just start into them because I don't want to leave you guys sitting there and I don't have much time. So there's a hairdresser, an esthetician, a waxer, or some nail lady or nail guy. Something about that. Something about them. Maybe there's a salon that's about to get raided. This is interesting. Ooh. And then, okay, so there's maybe a salon that's going to get raided and all of the employees in the salon will be interviewed immediately, including the office dog. Oh, So if you know somewhere where they have an office dog, there may be 7 to 8 people in there. There's there's a neighbor, a roommate, a classmate, or an old coworker. One of those people are facing severe loss of everything that's normal to them. Their day to day will be, hi, I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at the bottom. Hi, everybody. Their whole day, their day to day will be run by someone else, is what I'm understanding. Like something's happening there. Severe loss of everything that's normal to them. This may be also in connection with someone who uses all of their money to buy luxury items and put on a front in front of their friends, but their home is in disarray, their car is getting repossessed, or their place is in foreclosure, or they're getting evicted. This person is using other people, but it's not working anymore. So this is the first one that came out that I saw that I was like, oh my gosh, because this says, when you thought you were right, but you ended up in a residential treatment facility. So there's someone who thought that they were right, who now is going to be getting the help that they need. I feel like this may be either like a residential treatment facility is somewhere that people, what is it called? Rehab. Somebody's got to go to rehab. And it's because your expression of yourself is so powerful. Maybe causing this person some mania. I don't know, everybody, gets, hi, Michael, it's not a card game, but if you want to play one, you should order them. A Sagittarius may be significant here. Wow. So someone involved in all of this menagerie over here had 2 separate groups working against one another. So they had one group working on one agenda, they had another group working on another agenda, and they weren't actually paying attention how the 2 groups were kind of counteracting each other as well. Wow, looks like you're going to be in this rich energy. Oh, they were doing that because they were desperate. They had 2 separate groups working against one another because they were desperate. Let me go ahead and get Michael out of here because I don't think he knows that we don't play games here. Bye, Michael. All right. All right. So your spirit tribe is uniting soon. So enjoy. That's that Richie Rich energy that's coming out. I remember watching that when I was little. Rags to riches, the age-old rags to riches, rags to straight riches story. So that's what's happening. And this could be rich in a lot of things is what I'm understanding. I'm being guided. The salamander card for me when I made it was just for me to pull an oracle. So I will pull an oracle and read from the book too. These desperate people, they're not your friends. But I think you already know that. I think that you're already aware of this. And a part of the reason that they feel the way they do, or they're having this manic episode or whatever it is because your business is none of their business. And that's how you're keeping it. As you should. Oh, damn. Somebody may have a sister that's going to prison. If it's not your sister, it may be someone that you're connected to, sister, maybe your person's sister. This person is not who they seem to be, the sister energy. And I think people are realizing that. You're fully aware of the timing because what you manifested is yours. So that's also a space that you should be feeling right now, opening up this love, listening to the butterfly song, knowing that you've manifested whatever this is to come into your life. That's what you're aware of the most right now. Wow, somebody's never going to be able to recover their reputation. They're never going to be able to recover their reputation because a lot of the relationships that they had are being affected by the karma and the sex magic and the orgies and the rumors. It's all backfiring against them with extreme force. So everything that they did is pretty much coming back to them. I mean, that's how it works though. It's never worked any other way. But, whatever. This person has violated all of their soul contracts and remains under judgment and in spiritual prison. It is what it is. Yeah, this is history. That part of your life, those people, those places, those things, all of that stuff is, especially if you started fasting or if you cut some things out, you gave up some things, maybe even in September or October. So maybe something happened in September or October where these people started to put themselves in a place where they, We're history. They're no longer any use for you. You may find that these people are going to call you or going to try to reach out to you and say, can we talk? But someone's life it's because this person's life shows no possibility. They're completely denounced from whatever it is that they were trying to be a part of, whether it was a part of your life, whether it was a part of a group, whatever. She and her new man, ooh, so this is for divine masculine. She and her new man do sex magic on you, divine masculine, even if they're together on the low. But I feel like the masculine that she's doing this with is becoming fatigued. Like he's becoming very fatigued. Yeah, and he's saying he doesn't want to do that anymore. He just wants a friendship with this person. He's like, I don't want to do, I don't want to do it anymore. Yeah, so that cycle where they could be able to do that sex magic against you guys has closed. Wow. Wow. Yes, there's some arrests that are getting ready to take place too. Wow. So there's a coming together of people too that I see here. There may be a Scorpio involved in this. There's a house fire that destroys any and everything they had. So someone's house is going to, we saw that happen too. Calabash. But there's a house fire that's going to destroy any and everything that they had. Someone's spouse is going to have a seizure that leads to cognitive decline, and they're going to go into dementia. So a lot of, it is what it is. Yeah, that's because you're in control of your feelings right now. You're very steady in your emotions. You're not allowing things outside of you to, make you irritated, agitated, aggravated, whatever it is that they're trying to do. There may be an electrical engineer or an electrician that's involved with these people over here. Whew. Oh, okay. So there's some type of electrical engineer or electrician. Maybe this person even works in technology. This person is going to go around and saying, basically they knew that they were up against something that they shouldn't have been. Now that they're realizing like that they've lost, what's happening is this person is like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and just like lean into this financial ruin, because it fits the societal issues versus bad physical health. So this person is choosing to maintain a healthy lifestyle, but their finances are going to drop. And they know that because of the, it's hot in here, because of the stuff that they've been involved in. But they figure that this will eliminate people knowing that they were involved in any type of like dark menagerie of bullshit, pretty much. That number 7 and 8 keeps coming up. So that may be very significant. The initial K could be significant. The initials A, G, E, H, or Q could be significant. Maybe these people, or maybe some people were planting seeds. Oh my gosh. I'm laughing. It's like they're planting seeds because they don't like you. Get a life. Get a life. If I don't like somebody, I just don't bother with them. Like I don't look at them. I don't, communicate. I will block people for comments that they put on other people's pages just because I think they're stupid and I don't want them ever in my energy again. So I will block people based on what they say on other people's pages. You don't have to even come to mine. So I don't know. Maybe there's some mirror magic that these people were doing because they didn't like you. It's really about because you're treating yourself in this moment. And if you haven't, please do that. Please do that. That raises your vibration as well. All of that self-love stuff really does. You'll be surprised by your friends. You've got some new friends, or like some solid friends is what I'm hearing. Maybe these individuals have different cultures, backgrounds. Maybe they grew up differently. Maybe they're, teenage to, early adult life was different, whatever. You'll know when it's time, and then it's perfect timing as well is coming out here. So there's 2 families that are having some individuals come together, and both of those families will benefit a lot. And I'm feeling like emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, like it's all just going to blossom so much because everything that these individuals are doing, like the connections. Have you ever seen that? Like when 2 people that really love each other and really love themselves come together, how easy it is for them and their families to get along, and they look like they just have this wonderful life. But it's not fake. It's not for the cameras. I don't think these people even see most of it, but anything that they do end up seeing, it's going to just like, I don't know, it's going to blow you away. It's going to knock your socks off. Maybe there's some children that will be born too from these connections. That's really going to help these families connect more too. And whoever's getting a lover that's coming in, looks like you guys might do it on the stairs or the staircase while you're waiting for maybe like a delivery, or maybe you guys are waiting for a car or something like that, like a car to take you guys to an, you know, like an Uber to come and take you guys out for the night or something like that. You guys are going to have sex. Woo! Getting me tongue-tied. Sex on the staircase. Perfect timing. You'll know. Different cultures of background. You'll be surprised by your friend. Yeah. Really don't forget to treat yourself and listen to that song, Butterflies. I think that's all I'm going to pull for now. I hope that this was helpful and insightful in some way, shape, or form. And I will. Oh, I was supposed to do an oracle. So let me get one oracle. Feel better when I'm dancing. Oh my gosh, I don't want to get all of into oracles today. We'll do this one. The definitions are on these cards. I feel better when I'm dancing. Oh, and oh. All right, let's see. One oracle for the collective, please. Or whomever needs this oracle card. Oh, there's two. Tolerance, the temporary appearance of happiness and distress, and their disappearance over time are like the coming and going of winter and summer. I kind of got like a Christmas in July energy too when I was preparing for the reading, but it's are like the coming and going of winter and summer. They arise from sense perception, and one must learn to tolerate them without being disturbed. So that's for both. I think the collective has understood that. Like, you know how to balance your emotions. That already came out here. Your emotions are like, you're good. But that may be for these people who are experiencing this harm shifts. It sounds like one or two people in here might already understand, like, this is where we're at. This is what's happening, and I have to just deal with it. And so this one is wombs of misery. The pleasures that derive from contact with sense objects are the wombs of misery. They have both a beginning and an end, and thus the wise take no delight in them. So, as I was mentioning earlier, it said a lot, twice or three times at least, about the beginning and the end. So I feel like that's what's happening. Like, it's an end of what it used to be, and it's the beginning of what it's going to be. So yeah. Because look, card on the top is time and death. Yep. It's over. At the time of death, whoever relinquishes his body, remembering me alone at once, attains my nature. Of this, there is no doubt. Whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body, that state will attain without fail. Ooh, so maybe somebody is going to reach their, earthly ending at this point. It is what it is, right? All right, I'm not going to dig more into that. I feel like that's, that's reminiscent of what it is over here. And it just is what it is. Things, things of the old have changed. Whatever was happening before is over now, and people just have to be comfortable with that. I'll pull a couple more just to get to a different space than the time of death. But if you're in the collective, you've been doing the spiritual work, shadow work, you're very aware that like things are over. Like today felt like a completely new day to me, but like the whole energy just felt completely different. Yep. It's because of this confidence. Yeah, you're taking control of your own narrative. And it's because of this confidence. It comes with time and practice. So this was what you were building up. You were building up this pure confidence, watching other people fail, learning your lessons, and being able to really be in the right space to call in everything it is that you wanted to manifest for. I'm hearing it's about like 2 or 3 years. Maybe you started manifesting something even harder in September, October. And so the number 7 and 8 came up as well. I hope that this has been helpful and insightful in some way, shape, or form. And I'll catch you on the next one. Later.